Hello and welcome to the El Loco Leeds FC. This is the fan view. My name's jinderjade, and before I get into today's video, I just want to show you somebody that we've got on screen. It's Matt Thompson. He's the brand new co-host who's going to be helping me and giving you these videos, El Loco Leeds FC fan view style, but with Matt. How you doing, Matt?
I'm not too bad, Jinder. How are you doing? You okay?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Do you want to introduce yourself to our fellow Leeds fans? Tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get into Leeds United, mate?
So, for me, Mark Viduka is the reason why I got into Leeds United. He was a massive, massive part of the reason why I ended up loving Leeds. If I'm honest with you, when I was younger, I wasn't too sure about football. I didn't understand the basis of it, and then when I started watching it a little bit more, Mark Viduka made me fall in love with Leeds. And if anybody ever asks me my favourite ever Leeds player, it's always going to be Viduka.
Brilliant. So, look, welcome to the El Loco Leeds FC fan view. We're going to be co-hosts from this day forward. So hopefully the subscribers can hit that subscribe button and make sure that you're tuned in to our weekly content. So let's get into today's video and let's talk a little bit about Leeds United. We're just coming back from the international break, Matt. Let's touch upon the transfer window, mate. Give me your thoughts.
Do you know what? In terms of what we've done throughout the window before the deadline day, I was happy with certain transfers. Look, I'd say we probably needed an out-and-out forward. And I knew we brought in Calvert-Lewin. Now, keeping Calvert-Lewin fit, it would be amazing. Then I'll be happy with the fact of who we've got and brought in as a forward. That's okay. But we've been screaming out for a number 10 for so long. And the fact that we didn't bring in a number 10 on deadline day, I feel like all the hard work we done during the window, that sort of put a dampener on it. Like, how we've not brought in a number 10. All of us Leeds fans have wanted a number 10 for so long since Pablo, and we've never brought one in. So it was all right. If I was going to rate it out of 10, I'd probably say our window was maybe like 6.5 out of 10 because of that.
Yeah. I mean, I personally think we are very, very short on the, striking, attacking options. We've lost some forward players throughout the window. So, but the back line looks solid, looks strong. Beal and the players that he's brought in, like Stack in the middle of the park, Longstaff, they're workman type players. But, the creative edge that you've just mentioned is going to it's a big miss for Leeds United at this precise moment. But so let's move on from the transfer window. We've just had this international break. I was listening to Daniel Farke's press conference, which took place Thursday afternoon. We've got injuries and we've got players coming back from the international break. They're going to be tired. We've got a few problems, haven't we?
Yeah, I'm a bit unsure. I know Metcha's meant to have had like a bruise or something. I think Daniel Farke has said. I think he said the same thing about Perri as well. And for me, do you know what? I'm glad we've got Calvert-Lewin, but it's whether he can play a full 90 minutes. I don't know what we're going to do. Are we going to have Harry Gray on the bench? I don't know whether Metcha or Perri make the bench. I don't know what's going on in that sense. I don't know whether his conference was just him saying that they won't start or whether they don't make the squad at all. I don't know. But for me, I think we're probably going to struggle again in the attacking department. It's going to be Okafor's first start by the looks of things. And it depends whether he also hits the ground running, I think, and whether Calvert-Lewin can play for 90 minutes.
So, Matt, we are now missing Pirro, like you said, Nemecha. Shall we make that telephone call to Patrick Bamford?
Yeah, no, I'd happily bring him back, if I'm honest with you. I'd happily bring him back.
So if you look at that, we've lost Bamford and we've lost Joseph. Now, this is what the Premier League brings, doesn't it? This is the kind of situation that can happen with injuries, with international breaks and players going out and getting injured. Perri in goal, he's picked up an injury. So we're looking at maybe another goalkeeper coming in for us. Now, could that be Darlow? Could that be Meslier? Because Meslier didn't leave in the transfer window. So we're in a bit of a tough spot here, Matt. It's a bit of a conundrum for Fark to sort of solve. But, Ampadu and Tanaka, he did say in the press conference that, there's good news with Ampadu and Tanaka that they'll be travelling with the squad. But then he's dropped the bombshell that Perry's going to be out, and we've got this Nemecha injury. So moving on to the actual first 11. So I think he will go with Okafor. What do you think, Matt?
I think he's probably going to go with Okafor, and I feel like Okafor does need the game time. Look, he's played Champions League football. He's played at a high level. Whether he hits the ground running is another, that's a completely different story. But I do think he will go with Okafor. I definitely do think he'll go with Okafor and just see how it goes. I don't think he's not really got much choice. But when we signed Okafor, I was delighted, and hopefully I'm right with that.
Okay, so I've gone to so if we have a look at the predicted 11, I've gone with Meslier in goal, and then I've gone with Bogle and Goodmanson, and then I've gone 3 at the back with Beale, Strike, Rodon, and then we've looked at Longstaff and Stack in our midfield department, and then Nonto and Okafor, and then Dominic Calvert-Lewin up front. What do you think, Matt?
Honestly, I don't even think that's that bad, because if we played 3 at the back, 5 back, but like the 3 centre backs, and then we've obviously got the 2 wing backs bombing forward. We know that Goodmanson is predominantly very good at attacking and crossing the ball. We know Bogle is so good at attacking, getting around players, putting the ball into the box, and even nipping in with a goal himself. So I actually think that would suit. I'd start Meslier as well, because for me, look, I do like Darlow, and we all know what Meslier done last season. Like, he had a few howlers, but if we're going to think of his whole career at Leeds, when he was in the Premier League under Bielsa, he was absolutely phenomenal. And even when Bielsa went, the season we got relegated, nothing can be put down to Bielsa. We had Meslier, sorry. We had the worst defence in the league. So you can't really blame Meslier. Apart from last season. One season on a whole, Meslier's had a really bad season. And I'd play Meslier.
Totally. I totally get that. And look, if we look at the sample size and judge Darlow, I mean, it was a horrendous mistake at Sheffield Wednesday, wasn't it? It was just, it was a shocking mistake. So, but, and the thing is with Perry, he's actually picked up a muscle injury. Now, could that be down to his kicking? He's been a bit wayward with his kicking. But I look at this predicted, and it's only a predicted 11. Okay, we don't profess to be any experts, because that's Daniel Farke's job. But I would say, because Fulham have got talent all over the pitch. They've got Muniz. They've got some really, really good players. I mean, we were linked with Harry Wilson over the transfer window. You never know. He always causes a bit of a problem for us, because he always scores a goal against Leeds. But I would look at Fulham being a tricky game. It's in London. It's going to be, it's going to be tricky. And I think if we set our stall out and go with the 3 at the back or 5 at the back, or just keep it compact, keep it tight, and try and get. Now, this is my favourite part of the show. Try and get. I'm predicting a draw. I want a boring 1-1 draw. Our subscribers can tell us in the comments below what your thoughts are on the starting lineup of mine and Matt's, and also give us your prediction. But Matt, give us a prediction quickly.
Do you know what? For me, I actually said 1-1 the other day. I think, for me, I was chatting to Dad about it. I think that 1-1 will be all right. Yeah, I think we're going to draw 1-0. And do you know what? If I'm honest with you, in games like this, I would take a 1-0 draw away all the time. Obviously, at home, we want to be winning as many games as possible, but if we can take a 1-1 draw every away game, I'll take it. I will happily take it. And Fulham are not a team to be sniffed at. They are a very good team, and they brought in that Chukwueze and they brought in that Calvin. So they're going to be difficult to play against, I feel.
Okay, well, there you go. That's the first video in the bag, Matt. We're going to leave it just there. Any final thoughts?
Do you know what? As long as we put in a really strong performance tomorrow, the players look like they've all given 100%, then I'm going to be happy. As long as we don't, capitulate and let Fulham score multiple goals past us, I'm going to be happy. But we need to look a bit more attacking, because our attacking threat has not been good this season so far. We've scored, 1 goal from open play? That was the penalty, wasn't it, from Mattia? So, we need to...
Bit of a worry.
It is a bit of a worry.
So there you go, guys. Matt wants a nice, compact performance from Leeds United. I also want that. Tell me in the comments below, guys, your thoughts on our video. We're going to leave this video just there. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.